Now, settle back and get comfortable. Feel the softness of your pillow. Let your breath slow down and gently float back up towards that infinite ink blue sky. Lumi's felt light. When you reach the very top, where only the gentlest whispers of the stars can be heard, you will see a tiny little shepherd star named Lumi. Lumi radiated a warm, silvery light, but her true miracle was not to shine, but to hear the vibrations that the colors of the world produced. For her, the night was not silent, it was a concert hall. The bright glow of an orange citrus fruit below would transform into the deep, joyful sound of a double bass. The calm cyan color of the deep ocean would rise up like a smooth, flowing harp melody. And the golden hue of a warm summer sunset was like a strong piano chord, holding the entire choir together. Lumi breathed with every note of this symphony. These sounds were the sweetest lullaby that filled her heart. The cold vibration of loss. But that night was suddenly punctuated by a cold, sharp void in the middle of the peaceful orchestra. Lumi woke up with the feeling that something essential was missing, even in her dream. While all the other colors sang, the voice of emerald green, the cello of trust, was frozen. The sound of the cello was like life itself, the strength of the earth, the comfort of a fresh breath, the hope that keeps growing. Its absence caused a tiny, icy ache in Lumi's chest. She immediately glided towards the wisest, silver-bearded sage of the sky, the Moon Elder. The Moon Elder adjusted his spectacles, his voice deep and sorrowful. This, dear Lumi, is the silence of neglect. As people grow, they begin to rush. They keep their heads down and ignore the silent beauty beneath their feet. When that happens, emerald green becomes sad because it is unappreciated and it swallows its own voice. To bring it back, you must find the rhythm of appreciation whispered from the heart of a child who slows down. The softness of landing on Earth. Lumi took the Moon Elder's words to heart. She slowed down all the brilliance of a shooting star. Like a feather-light seed, twirling and gliding, she passed through the velvet layers of the Earth's atmosphere. She landed on a shaded leaf of a vast, velvety vine deep inside that enormous, soundless forest. As she settled there, everything around her was green, but it was frighteningly silent. Even the slight rustle of the leaves could not be heard. There, she saw a boy named Leo walking quickly. Leo's eyes were focused intently on a point ahead, and his hands never left a small, bright screen that distracted him. It was as if Leo wasn't in the forest at all, but in some other hurried place. Lumi, making herself barely visible, clung to the fabric on Leo's shoulder. With a vibration so soft it was almost inaudible, she whispered, "Leo, stop. Stop for just a second and listen to the magical world beneath your feet." Leo slowing down. Leo frowned. The sound, was it coming from inside him? When he noticed the tiny, silvery sparkle on his shoulder, he slowly lowered his tablet. His hasty steps slowed, and finally he stopped. Lumi, with one last effort, shifted her color to the most silent, deepest shade of green. This was the faint, heartbroken whisper of a star that Lumi could hear. This silence reached Leo's heart as the fear of missing something important. Leo finally looked around him. In that moment, the forest struck him. How magnificent the huge oak trees looked! The dark brown bark of their trunks and the thousands of different shades of green in their leaves seemed to whisper centuries of wisdom. The ferns at the base of the tree trunks were weaving delicate patterns on the shaded ground, like a queen's lace. And most surprising of all was the tiny, damp, and vibrant moss that covered the stones and logs. It was so silent and so small that it glittered like a jewel. Leo held his breath. He touched a bed of moss with his hand. It was so soft, it felt as if the forest itself was caressing him. Softly, in awe, he whispered, "This moss, it's so small, but so alive. What a peaceful place. This is so important." The melody echoes in the sky. That was the moment. The rhythm of quiet appreciation rising from Leo's heart instantly melted all the silence Lumi felt on his shoulder. The sound that soared up to the sky, it was the full, warm, reassuring, and all-encompassing cello melody. Emerald Green was singing again. It felt as if the whole world had taken a deep breath. Leo smiled. He looked at the little sparkle on his shoulder and quietly whispered, "Thank you, little light." Lumi, glowing with the peace of a mission fulfilled, ascended to the sky, leaving a trail of stardust. The Moon Elder greeted her with a wink. From that day on, Leo always slowed down when he walked in the forest. He learned to see not just with his eyes, but with his heart. And he knew that life's most beautiful melodies are hidden in the quietest, most overlooked places. Now, you too can slowly close your eyes and listen to what the silence around you whispers. Remember, your whisper of appreciation can gift a new song to a star in the sky. Sweet dreams, the emerald green cello will keep playing while you sleep.